computer. All right, so let's get this thing rolling. So the topic that I want to talk about, right, is basically, why people fail in business. And I think that this is important because we always talk about what to do, but we don't talk about, the things that people do to basically not succeed, right? And the first time I heard this, I was like, why people fail in business? I had to, like think to myself, like, uh, how is that even, important? Till I heard, exactly what was being said. And this what it was. Bam. People fail in business. Well, one reason why is because they want everything to be given to them. Right. I just came from the gym. All right. And um, you know, as I came from the gym, I noticed that a lot of people in the gym are focused on, like some of them are focused and some of them are not. Right. So some of them are focused, some of them are not. Right. I see some people on their phones all the time. They text in. I'm like, why do you come to the gym if like you're not here to work out? Right. So, you know, if you want the results, right, you have to go get it for yourself. Right. People want to give it to them, want everything given to them. Now, when I started this business, right, it was much harder than it is today. Today we have so much little stuff that it makes it a lot easier, right? And people still not succeeding because they don't want it, right? They want everything to give, what's called to be given to them. My daughter, right? She's 5 years old. My daughter's five. Now I give everything to her, right? Whatever she asks, she gets it because she's a kid, right? She's not mature yet, right? She's not mature yet. So everything that she asks for, I will give because I'm the provider. But once you start eating meat, right? Go from drinking bottles to eating meat, you got to fend for yourself. Probably a month and a half ago, right? I got ducks outside of my house, right? Ducks, quack quack, right? And the mother duck gave birth to the ducklings. Is that what they call them? Ducklings, I think, right? And a month and a half later, 2 months later, guess what? The the mother duck is no longer with them, right? And they've grown so big. But at a point, you have to fend for yourself, right? So at a point, you have to fend for yourself, right? So people fail in business, number one, because they want everything to be given to them. Number two, the person who introduced them did not give them the right information, right? So people fail in business because the person that brought them into the business did not give them the right information. So it's important that we give the people that come into business the right information. Now, how do you give the right information without you knowing what the information is? Right. So it is up to you and me to go find out the information that is needed for the very beginner, for the newest person in the business. Right. So it is up to us to make sure that we have the information that they need. Right. Again, number one was we want everything to be given. Right. We want Hasana to do the job for us. Instead of us getting the information and feeding it to our newest member or our newest family member. Right. People fail in this business because they're not given the right information, right? Or the correct information. Like I said, when I first started this business, we didn't have no group chats, no get started here, do this, do that. No. You get started, you sign up, and you figure it out yourself. But now it's so easy, and people just want everything to give it like to be given to them, spoon fed to them. Everything to be spoon fed to them. If if that's a trade, if we teach people how to trade, if we teach, right? When we teach people that, now imagine this, right? If you ever had somebody start the business, right? They join the chat, they join the calls, they're taught how to use Swipecoin Scalper, and they want you to tell them, hey, that's a trade for Swipecoin Scalper. Why they want everything to be fed to them? I'm not that type of person. I'm a person, when I need to find out information, I'll go do it. I'll go find out. I'm that type of person. I don't know. Drop it to the chat box if that's you. You do whatever it takes to make sure that you get the information. That's me. I'll do whatever it takes to make sure I get the information. That's probably why I'm still in this business, right? That's probably why I didn't quit. That's probably why I have not failed in business. Remember, we're talking about why people fail in business, right? You got to be determined, right? Number three, lack of communication, right? People fail in this business because of lack of communication, either from you or from them, right? There is some type of miscommunication. I know I've been married almost 7 years, and I know that um 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 like communicating is key. The times that I didn't, like we didn't have, myself and my wife didn't have good, like we weren't talking like that, it was bad. But when we started to talk about every little thing, right, this marriage became sweeter. It became sweet, right? So we need to know how to communicate with our prospects, our customers, our family, right? When we start doing this, right, it's less likely for them to fail, right? When we give them the right information, the information that we get on these calls, on these Zoom calls, on Go Lives, we give them those information, they'll most likely succeed. They will quit. People only quit. The only way you quit or you fail the business is if you quit, right? The only way for you to fail the business is if you quit. You cannot fail this business if you don't quit, right? Because every time that you're doing it, you're doing something, you're learning a lesson, you're gaining knowledge, you're gaining education. All right. Now again, the what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. The fourth reason why is because they quit when it gets tough. Right. People quit the business, they fail, right, because it gets tough. If my wife or if a mother was to quit because of the pain, right, the pain of a childbirth, we won't have miracles. We won't have these babies in this world. You won't have you. Just think about yourself for a second. Your mother, right? Your mother went through that pain. She didn't quit. As much pain as she had, she went through, she put through. If we think like that, like woman, to me, woman and mothers are the strongest form of human. That's my opinion. Mothers, women, and then mothers, right? Mothers are number one, are the strongest form of humans because they go through a pain to bring something. So if you're a mother on this call, right? If you're a mother on this call, right? You've been through worse. That's bringing a child forth. You've been through worse. So let's not quit, all right? Let's not say, oh, it's getting too tough. You've been through something tougher than this. This is not as tough as bringing a child forth, right? And the man seeing it, right? Just seeing it should be enough for you, right? Just seeing it should be enough, right? It's important. Give me 1 second. Sorry, my daughter was making some noise. Sorry about that. Then lack of confidence, right? The next one is lack of confidence. All right. If you don't have confidence, right? People quit because they lack confidence. I gained confidence because I started seeing results. Right? I started being confident in trading because I started seeing results. If you're not seeing results, right? Are you getting the information that you need in order to see the result? Right? Are you giving information to that person that need results? If you're getting a result, right? It's your friend, it's your family, it's the customer that you brought on, the prospect, whatever it may be, right? Are they getting the results that they need? The result brings confidence, right? So if I want to trade off of Swipecoin, right, or Scalper, I mean, you guys hint, right? I'm giving hints, Scalper or whatever it may be, right? You're going to be more confident in the company. People that quit the business go on Google and say all this bad stuff about the business. They quit because they wanted everything to be given to them. The person that brought them in, right, didn't give them the right information. Oh no, yo, when you come in, you're gonna make money right away. Now you got to work the business. You have to actually get up, go to swipecoin.im, look for the trade, confirm the trades, and then take the trade. If you don't do that, right? Or no, when you get in, oh, bro, it's gonna be easy. But then the information on how to do it is not being given, right? So when we start seeing results, right, we gain more confidence. So people fail in business because they don't have confidence, right? And people also fail in this business because they don't believe. If you're building this business, right, don't try to say just like, oh no, this is network marketing, right? It's sales. right? People fail in this business because they don't believe that they're in sales, right? We got to use the same things that we know, right? One of my first jobs that I had was working in the mall, was working at Abercrombie and Fitch, right? They taught us how to sell. I don't like talking. I don't like talking, right? But this business learned me, right? Not taught me. This business learned me how to talk to people. This business taught me how to speak, right? How to say this, what to say, right? So we are, if you want to be a chairman, if you want to build a business, right? We are in the sales business. You have to sell the business, right? You have to learn strategies on how to sell the business. You can't go on Facebook, MySpace. I said, oh, MySpace, my goodness. I don't know where MySpace came from, but Facebook, Instagram, and etc. that tells my age, right? And etc. And try to, just spam people, right? How do you really build a business, right? How do you really build a business? You are the CEO of your company, not me. You are the CEO of your company, right? We have a CEO for I Am Master Academy, but in the back office, it says Hasna. In the back office, it says Dianara. It says Jeremy. It says Justin. It says Ashley. It says Aaron, right? The back office don't say, your back office don't say Ralph. Your back office don't say Christopher Terry. It doesn't say Trish. It says your name. So that means that you are the CEO of your business. So if you want your business to thrive, right, you can't be looking for people to give it to you. You got to go and get it. You can't give an excuse that that person didn't give me the right information. If it's meant to be, it's up to me. If it's meant to be, it's up to you, right? If it's meant to be for me to be Chairman 10, it's up to me. It's not up to Jerome. It's not up to Jeremy. It's not up to Hasna, right? It's not up to Ranit. It's not up to Aaron. It's not up to any of us except you, right? So if it's meant to be, it's up to me, right? So you are the CEO of your company. Now watch this. This is a business in a box, right? You have to actually go inside your emails and look at what's there. Some of us, we have our emails, right? And I have a business email, right? I have a business email and my personal email. So some of us have our emails, right? We have our emails and we don't even check it. We don't know what's there. We don't know what's in the email. It could be a trade alert, right? We had a trade alert that comes to emails. I don't know if you guys knew that, but a trade alert comes to your emails. Go to your email. Swap coin, swap trades, scalper, right? Whatever. It goes to the emails. Some of us, we have a thousand emails on red from the company. And we wonder why we're not succeeding. Because we're not checking our email. How do you have a business and don't check your email? That's crazy. Email, there's so much information that a company sends out in email. Information, right? Once you know this information, you can give it to your team, right? So let's clear our email. Let's go through it, right? So we're talking about business in a box, right? How do we gain confidence? How do we gain attention? Right? We gain attention through our social media. What eyes don't see or what eyes can't see, eyes can't join. Jerome said this all the time. What eyes can't see, eyes can't join, right? So if the eyes are not seeing it, they cannot join it, right? So we're in a business, right? We're in a business, but remember, we're in a sales, right? When I was in Abercrombie, they didn't have commercials. And that's their belief since 19, whatever. I've got when they started. They always believed in that. They don't want to do like their business model is to not have commercials. They don't want to be on TV, right? Because they don't want to do word of mouth. One thing that I see now is I see Abercrombie on TV. Why is that? Because what eyes can't see, eyes can't join. What eyes can't see, eyes can't buy it. So they realize that, hey, we have other people that are doing advertisement that are making more money than we are because we're not showing it people. I didn't even know about Abercrombie and Fitch till I went to the mall. I never heard about that before. Till I went to look out for the mall, I'm like, oh, okay. I just filled out anything. I just filled out a whole bunch of stuff when I was younger. like 15, 16 years ago, right? I filled out any application and they hired me. I'm like, oh, what's this store? Oh, you got to shave? Oh, so I have a beard. I ain't know none of that stuff because I never seen it before, right? People didn't advertise it. People didn't talk about it, right? But they believe in the model. Guess what? Now they change it because eyes can't see it, right? So we have to gain attention, right? We have to build a list, right? Through attention, we have our list, right? So remember, we're talking about business in the box. In this business, right? If you're building a business, you got to have a list. If you don't have a list, you can't be a chairman. It's not going to happen. You got to have a list. So who are you talking to, right? Now, the confidence coming with the results. Once you have the results, once you start listening and doing what it is that the chairmen are saying, what it is that the leaders are saying, the educators are saying, and you're actually making money, you have more confidence to actually go out and post. Oh man, my life is changing. You can actually be that example that you're posting, right? Some of us, our quotes are not the way we live. The quotes that we say is powerful, but that's not how we live. We live, you must post how you live, right? So if a post is powerful, that's how you live. If people start seeing, yes, what he posts is true, you get more likes. You get more likes when you post something that they believe is true, right? But if you're acting this way and you post this, that don't make sense. That don't make sense, right? Now we're talking about being an executive, right? Being the CEO of your company, right? There's a law in leadership, right? They have a manager, right? A manager, people can respect or maybe not respect, right? But it's only there because of the position that they're in, right? If you guys want to know about leadership, um, there's this book and there's an audio too as well, The Five Levels of Leadership by John C. Maxwell, right? Go read that or go listen to it. The Five Levels of Leadership. I listened to that so many times, right? 5 levels of leadership. There are 5 different levels, right? And once you read it, you're gonna know where you are and where you need to be, right? Where you want to be. I think I'm level 3, right? I think I'm level 3, 2 or 3, right? I'm level 2 or 3. I'm definitely not 1. I know that, right? And then what you want to do is in this business that, right, is that you want to identify where you are right now and then where you want to be, right? Where is your next rank? What rank do you want to go to, right? So if you're not hitting those goals, why is it that you're not hitting those goals, right? We fail. So again, we're talking about why people fail in the business, right? Lack of mentorship, lack of events or retreats. If you don't go to event, if you don't go to retreats, if you don't go to a physical location, right? Or even this right here, this is an event right now, right? We are in an event, right? And I'm being encouraged by what I'm saying to myself, right? The words that come out of my mouth, I'm being encouraged by it. So when you go to events, hint, hint, in August 12th, 13th and 14th in Dallas, Texas, right? We have a Telegram chat. If you want to go to that, right, let us know like today, right? Let us know like right now. You can put in the chat, hey, I want to go. Hasna, Ashley, we'll see it. One of us will see it, right? If you want to go to the event happening in August 12th and August 12th, 13th, and 14th, right? It's called Summer Slam in Dallas, Texas. You want to be there. The only way you quit, one of the ways you quit is not going to events because you don't know the vision of the company. Once you go to events, right? Once you see that there are thousands of people that's in this business, not hundreds, right? Not tens, but there's thousands of people looking for the same thing. The energy that you feel at the event, the compassion, the stories that you hear are going to help you to push forward. It gives you confidence. Like, I'm not the only one going through this. That Chairman 100 went through exactly what I'm going through right now. That Chairman 750 went through exactly what I'm going through right now. So if he can do it as a pizza deliverer, I can do it. If he was homeless as a Chairman 750 6 years ago, and I'm not even homeless, I can do it. He had nowhere to go, right? He had nowhere to go. Matt Rosa was living in a car. When I met him, he wasn't even chairman yet. He wasn't chairman yet. And now he's a chairman 750. He was living in a car. Jason Brown was delivering pizza and Chinese food. What the? Right? So when you see them now, don't compare your story to, or their glory to your story. Listen to what they say, right? They say these at the events. There are certain things that are only said at events. People prepare. What's the name? Matty Pips is prepared. He put in a video. He prepared something specific for that event that he will not talk about anywhere else but at that event. So if you have someone making $100,000 a month on the residual side, right? Then you have him also trading, as you guys know, right? No income claims because this is being recorded. All right. Past profit don't guarantee future gains. But we've seen his trading, right? We've seen how much he was making trading right in front of us. We're taking the same trades as he does, and you see that there's a phone number on this account plus the country area code. Right? That's a phone number. Some of you guys will get it tomorrow. But that's a phone number. How many numbers are in a number? It's usually 9, right? Plus the area code. I mean, plus the country code. It's crazy. Crazy. Right? So if this person is giving you information, why would you not listen? But it's only at events. Right? You are only as good as your education. You are only as good, right, as your circle of influence. So once you educate yourself more, you become better. Education. So like for me in this business, right, how are you educating yourself? Right? On the trading side or the building side, what are you educating yourself? Right? Jerome dropped, I missed the call. I believe, what's today? On Monday night, 10:30. But as Jerome dropped the link for the recording, guess what? I was on. I listened to it, right? I missed it. Look, I'm packing, right? I'm packing to head out with my family on a trip, right? And because I know this business works, right? I said, hey, whatever I'm doing, how busy, it doesn't matter how busy I am, I'm still gonna do this call. I'm still gonna find time to do whatever I have to do, turn things around and do this call. I'm taking my mom, my dad, my wife, right? My daughter, my brother, my other brother, his wife, and the 2 kids. All of us are going on a trip for my mom's 60th birthday on Saturday. Right? My mom turned 60 on Saturday, right? But I'm taking them on a trip. Why? Because I didn't quit. If you quit this business, you can't do the things that you want to do, right? I said this on Instagram. I said that the only way, no, it was time. Yeah, time. Right? I have the time because I didn't quit. I have the time now because I learned, right? I put myself to learn some type of education, right? To learn the skill set. I learned the education that's in this platform, right? Ask yourself, are you learning the education? Because once you learn the education, once you have the information right here, nobody else can take it away from you. Unless you have amnesia, God forbid you're in a crash and then like you can't remember, nobody can take it away from you. So if you focus on the education part instead of, oh, I need to make money today, I need to make money tomorrow, right? I came in this business not thinking about failing. I was came in this business thinking about learning, right? And that learning process got me to be able to have that, not financial freedom. I don't care about financial freedom, but time freedom, right? Because time freedom to me is worth more than financial freedom. You can lose money and get it back, right? But you can never get back time, right? So again, think about why you will want to quit the business, right? If you're struggling right now, I want you to think about that, right? If you say that, if you're thinking about, oh man, I don't know how long I could do this. The people There are people right now counting on you, right? You got family members that are counting on you right now, right? They might not say it, but when you make it, guess what? They make it. How many athletes, right? How many athletes do we have in the world that when they make it, the whole family is happy because they know that, oh, yeah, life is about to be better. Right? Life is about to be a lot better. Right? I see a lot of these chairmen, they giving their moms cars, buying them houses, stuff, not houses, but house, because I see it because there's something on Instagram, right? It's called close friends. So you're able to see, right? I'm friends with a lot of people, right? So you're able to see how they're living. They can't show it because you got jealous people, you got etc. Right? So I'm seeing and it motivates me, right? Your circle of influence. Who are you around? Are they making you better, or are you just gossiping? You got friends that are gossiping. The mouth that you're using, instead of talking to people about the business, you're gossiping. The gossiping to make you no money. The gossiping is trash. It's trash, right? So we're gossiping. We're saying stuff where it doesn't benefit anybody. Oh, this person did this. Oh, did you see? Uh, did you see what he did? Yo, did you see Jerome? Did you see what he was wearing? Did you see this? Like, that's trash, right? We're using the same mouth that can make us money. We're doing the opposite. Exactly, Ashley. Gossip won't pay you. We're using the same mouth that we have, right? Instead of making money with it, we're doing something else with it. That's how people feel. People do the opposite of what they should be doing, right? People doing the opposite of what they should be doing, right? So at the end of this, right, I'm done. I'm done. At the end of this, right, let's just think about one for us, whatever you do, don't quit. That's my advice. And the people that you bring on, right, let's get them the information. Be the mentor, right? Be the mentor. So I think I heard this quote somewhere. Be the mentor that you want to be the person you want to see, or something like that. Be the person you want to see, or be the mentor that you want to see, or you want to be, or something like that. You guys get it. Be the mentor. Be the person that you want to attract. Basically, something like that, right? So if you want to have this type of mentor, be that person for someone else, right? That means that you gotta go through going through, right? Listen to this, and this last time I'm gonna say, why should a mentor mentor you, right? Why should you be somebody's mentee? I once heard David. David said he only have 5 people that he mentors, that no that he considers his mentees. I'm like, hold up, but you're a Chairman 750. How do you have 5 people that you consider your mentee? Why is that? Because those people listen to everything he says. They do everything he says to do without questioning. There's only 5 people in his life that do exactly what he says without questioning. So the end of the day, end of the question is, right, are you listening to your so-called mentor, right? Or are you questioning, oh, what the heck? That don't make sense. I ain't know that. What do you think I am? You crazy? I ain't know that. But then we want the results that they have. But then you're not doing what they did to get that results. All right. So guys, that's it. That's my time. Yeah, that's my time. That's my time. God bless you. If you guys have any questions, you can drop it inside of the chat. That is my time. Let me stop recording.